Y'all come on in. I'm sharing my live. Come on in. Come on in. I'm sharing my live. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. I'm sharing my live. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Make sure you sharing the live and make sure you giving me likes. Come on in. Come on in. We'll wait till about maybe 10 people on here, then I'll start talking about Deion Sanders. Thank you for giving me one like. Y'all come on in. 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 Come on in, come on in, come on in. We need 10 people before we get this conversation started. Just 10, that's all we need. Let me turn on my light. We're almost there. I hope my phone don't go dead. I'm using my other phone. I need to be using my real phone right here. I'm using this other. This is just my internet phone. All right, we need 5 more people before we get into this conversation. Are y'all still celebrating Juneteenth? I believe we are here in Texas. You know, it's just a big Texas tradition. It's been like that since we was little kids. All right, y'all, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're at 6 people. We need 10 people in this live before we get into this conversation for Deion Sanders. Okay, let's see what this is here. Okay, we got 10 people. 10 people and one like. Think about it. 10 people and only one like. Okay, let's conversate. Okay, I don't know. I want to say I know what's going on with Deion Sanders, but I'm not going to put that out there because I want to put out positive vibes. I will tell y'all a story. When I met Deion Sanders, thank you to thank you to Gary with the T from the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. I forgot what year it was, but I was living in Dallas. It could have been. I know it was 2000 when Deion Sanders had his reality show with his ex-wife Pilar, and Gary came. It was me, Gary, and a friend of his named Aaron, and we did a makeup for Deion Sanders' daughter, Dondra. And it was a dream come true to ride out to his mansion in Prosper, Texas. And when I tell you, God, I rode up to the gate with Gary, and you see like you had to drive a mile just to get to the house, when you got there. And it was unbelievable. The house was just beautiful. We had to put on hospital shoes before we walked on his floor or whatever. But he was very nice. Dion was very nice. That's when his boys were little bitty boys, and him and his wife were still together. Pilar was still together. The house was just. It wasn't a house. It was a mansion. It was just. I can't even begin to tell you. So thank you, Gary with the T, for you know putting me on with that. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Greg with the T, for putting me on with that. And more, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think there was a 6-car garage that mansion we went to, and you could look up the house. Just put in Deion Sanders' house, Prosper, Texas. He's not there anymore. He don't live there anymore. That was back in the day. So here, let me show y'all a picture when Michael Irvin is crying. Oh damn, I couldn't get it. It didn't come out. Oh, I wasn't able to get it. But this is a picture of Michael Irvin. I thought I was gonna get the whole picture. When Michael Irvin is crying and asking you to pray for his boy, it's something really serious going on with Dion. I don't know what it could be. I just know he's lost a lot of weight. And Michael Irvin was crying. And when Michael Irvin crying, that's a grown ass man. And y'all know PT cry. I cry all the damn time. I cry sometimes when I'm just laying in my bed. But for him to cry, you go to Michael Irvin, go look on social media. It's all over social media. I said, damn, something's going on. And they're talking about his weight loss. Um, I know he's had some different um, surgeries and stuff like that, and I think he had something cut off allegedly. But we just gotta pray for Deion. Listen, I see. This is what I tell people. Even though I do celebrity news, I guess this is why I will never be as big as Tasha K, because a lot of people do stuff now. See, like me talking about Dion, somebody gonna come over here and say, "Oh, he got this, he got that." I'm just not. I'm just not that type of blogger. I guess that's why I'll never make it big, because I don't like to put out, especially when it comes to somebody's health. I don't want to put anything negative out there about somebody's health, or even not even predict. I don't even want to say they have this or they have that. Just pray for this person, because people are saying he's lost a lot of weight. I've seen his pictures. Yeah, he's lost a lot of weight. He's talked about his ailments that he has, but no one really, really knows. So this what brings me to this. Hold on one second. So this what brings me to this, that Deion Sanders. Okay, so okay, let me give an example. Okay, you remember? Okay, so a lot of people. I mean, it's so sad, man. When you see Dwayne Wade's child, Zaire, I believe that's her name. You know, no one knew that Dwayne Wade was battling cancer. And so, but people, whenever you saw uh Dwayne Wade with Gabrielle, and they was together, y'all was steady saying, "That's a man, that's a dude, that ain't no daughter, that's a man." We didn't know that he was fighting cancer, because regardless of what you want to call Zaire, male, female, that's still that man's child. At the end of the day, it's still his child. And so he's going to fight for his child, whether it's a male, female, trans, whatever. Just like, it's something about parents, when it comes to their children, they're going to fight for their children. And while y'all was out there talking about Zaya, and y'all be talking about, I'll be watching how y'all be laying into to Magic Johnson's son. Oh, that ain't no, that's not his daughter. No, first of all, EJ never said he was a girl. He just dresses very feminine. But EJ is not the first person in the world that you just seen dressed like that. Come on now. Marvin Gaye's son, Marvin Gaye daddy was a cross dresser. And then I'm just now finding out Marvin Gaye had a whole motherfucking lover. And y'all didn't tell me that? Yes, Marvin Gaye had a lover. What? Yeah, y'all, American heartthrob had a lover. Full-fledged homosexual, honey. Ugh. So the whole time that Dwayne Wade was taking up for his child, y'all dogging this boy out, dogging him out, talking about his child, and not knowing that the reason why a lot of these people are doing these, it's like people was going in on Deion Sanders because he's trying to get his boys right, because he probably know maybe something's going to happen to him. So that's why he was pushing for his sons, and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing his kids, because he don't know. See, and I tell people all the time, you don't know when you're going to leave here. You don't know when your last day is here. That's why you got to push every day, every hour, every minute, like it's tomorrow. Today is going to be your last. You could be driving down the street today. Today could be your last day. There was a story where there was a man. He was in Florida, and I think this happened more than once. He laying in his bed, and the ground just the ground just suck him in while he was laying in his bed, and they never found the man. So you don't know how you're gonna leave here. But so prayers go out to Deion, man. When I've talked about this before, but when I saw Michael Irvin crying today, I said, oh, it's got to be something really, really, really bad going on with Deion Sanders. But all I know is when I met him, man, he was such a nice guy. The dude was so cool. I mean, he was definitely gay friendly, because him and Gary are good friends. And he just really was a cool guy. Like he was really cool. And this could be the reason why he's been fighting for his sons because, maybe he knows he don't have much time. Maybe he's dealing with something that he may not be able to have the strength to get out there and push his boys or his men, should I say, because those they're not boys no more. Those are grown men, and he may not be able to push like he wants to, and do the things he used to. It's just kind of hard to believe though, because you think about, damn, look how strong he was, and he ran track. I mean, he didn't run track, but he played football. He was actually in baseball too, and he was good at everything that he does. Very fit. But see, I had a friend of mine that lived in Dallas. Very fit, very in health, very yeah. I think so, Greg. But I don't want to say. I don't want to put that out there. Yeah, I don't want to put that out there, but that's what I thought it was. Yeah, but we just diabetes is a motherfucker. People be talking about, oh, motherfuckers got AIDS. This person got AIDS. They got AIDS, baby. First of all, you rather have HIV probably than diabetes because you can live long with HIV, but them damn diabetes will take your ass in, baby. They be cutting your legs, your feet, your arms. You can't eat this, you can't eat that. You got HIV, you can eat whatever the hell you want to eat. Just saying. But I forgot what I was going to say before you said what you said, Greg. But let me see if I can remember. I think I was going to say that. I forgot. Shit, I forgot what I was going to say, Greg. When you said something about diabetes, it threw me out. But it's okay. But yeah, so prayers for Deion, man. We hope that he pulled through whatever he's going through. And oh, I was saying that. Oh, I was saying that I had a friend in Dallas, and he was very healthy. Oh, he was very healthy. He had his life together. Oh, he worked out. He drank, he drank his wine. I think he was a wine drinker. And he was, very healthy. Was always in shape, going to the gym. Baby, it wonder. But that ALS came, and that was it. That was it. It took it down. It took him down. Greg, you keep asking me like I know. I don't know. I just know he had some stuff cut, but I don't know what it was. I said that earlier, remember? So to me, if anybody have a foot or toe cut off, that's got to be diabetes. But again, I don't know. I'm not putting that out there because I don't know. I'm just telling you what I saw today when Michael Irvin was crying, a big grown ass man saying, "Pray for his boy." There's got to be something serious. But you could be healthy. Listen, when um when I used to live in Atlanta back in the day, it was the one of the finest guys I ever known. Oh my God, they call him Sammy. He was, oh Lord Jesus, this boy was so fine. And I remember, I think I dated his roommate or something like that. Anyway, I knew him. I forgot how I became about to know him. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. I forgot how I came about knowing him, but all I remember is he was the finest thing that walked this earth besides my ex-boyfriend named Chauncey. Dude's no longer with us, but um, somehow I got in contact with some people that I knew in Atlanta years later. I said, "Where's Sammy?" I think his name was Sammy or Sam or something. Where's he at? They said, "Oh, baby, he got his legs cut off and he's in a wheelchair." What? What happened to him? Had a wreck. Had a wreck. Yep. So you just don't know what life gonna throw at you. Matter of fact, here's an example right here. I found this yesterday. That was me when I first got out the hospital. Greg, you remember when I had shingles in my eye? That's when I first got out the hospital when I had food. Yes. And look, now how am I gonna get out the hospital? And I had that going on with my eye. Y'all didn't see that shit when I was in the hospital. Y'all didn't see that. Y'all let me out the hospital and that shit. I could have lost my eye. It was this eye right here. This is back to normal now. Yeah. Boy, you don't know what life gonna throw your way. Yes, I wasn't lucky. I was blessed. But I know what you're saying. I know what you meant. because the doctor said if I hadn't came back, I would have lost my right eye. But I don't understand why they didn't pick that up when I was in the hospital. I'm like, what the fuck? I guess they was trying to get my ass out of there. Yeah, I guess they was trying to get me out of there. So prayers go out to Deion Sanders, his sons. I could have swore the other day I saw a video with him and Pilar in the background. Now that's the boy's baby. That's the young boy's mom. I don't know if Dondra's is the Pilar's child. I just know that the two boys is they. I thought it was more than two boys. Is I thought it was, but I'm not for sure. But I could swear I saw a video with Pilar and Dion together. I mean, they had a bad, not a little, but they had a bad breakup. Deion Sanders and Pilar, oh my God, it was horrible. I want to say it was some hands thrown, if I'm not mistaken. It was bad. It was bad. That was what back in 2000, I think. But we're gonna pray for Dion, man. From my experience of meeting him, he was such a nice guy. I mean, you could just you could tell you could just tell on just him period, just his videos from the past. He never really got in any trouble. Michael Irvin was the one that was always in trouble. Running around here with these white women. Doing the coca allegedly. We in Virginia they call coke coca. So I have to say coca and I have to say allegedly. But we know it wasn't allegedly because we already know Michael Irvin was involved with all that kind of stuff allegedly. But he was a mess hunting around with these, as Gary with the T say, these Caucasian, these European women. Ooh. So anyway, so yeah, so prayers go out to Deion Sanders, man. We hope whatever he going through, we hope he pulled through. Um, I know his sons. There's a video. I was unable to show the video, but actually, it was him, his two sons, and what's a new football player name now? I can't think his name. The little young guy. He's young. The new Heisman Trophy guy. They was all out fishing. I don't know when this was, but if you go and look at the video, um, you can go to sandrarose.com. That's where they posted it, and you can see where they was out on the boat, and that's where people was making comments about his weight. Yeah, so I mean, and then too, if you had died, I had a couple of friends who died from diabetes. I had my my adopted son Lullinger, but he wouldn't stop drinking, and he was skinny, and he had diabetes, and he was skinny. And then I had my gay mentor mom. She was a diabetic. She wouldn't stop drinking. That's what took her in. Just different people. It affects different people different ways. So diabetes does not run in my family. If I'm not mistaken, on my dad's side, I'm not for sure, but my mom's side, no cancer or diabetes, but not saying that it can't happen, but it doesn't run in my family. On my mama's side, on my mama's side, we just crazy. Hi, Lisa, how you doing? Yeah, so anyway, I just want to give y'all an update on that. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. Don't forget, listen, I want to tell everybody, Greg, you did. I want to tell everybody that I may have to cancel on my trip to Austin because I got too much going on, and I got the cruise. My birthday's coming up. I have a lot going on, so I don't think I may have to cancel. Maybe I can go up there next week for my birthday. My birthday is the 10th, so maybe I can go the week after. So I'm gonna email him and say, is it possible that I can come the day before my birthday and see what he say? Because right now I got too much going on. I gotta do some stuff for my mom. I just got a lot going on. So if I can go the day before my birthday, that would be even better. We supposed to be having our family reunion, but my mom come first before anything, and I just financially I just can't do everything that I really want to do. So I'll keep y'all posted, and I'll let y'all know. I kind of would like to go the day before my birthday anyway. But see, if I go, I'll go down there. I'll go down there Tuesday and do the show Wednesday. Spend Friday, Saturday, Friday, uh, Wednesday and Thursday and Friday with my family, and come back home Saturday because our pastor and wife anniversary is next Sunday, so I need to be here for that. So anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. Peace and blessings to you. Thank y'all. Y'all, my algorithm on my YouTube channel is like way down, and I was listening to this drag queen on YouTube, and she does a really funny thing. She goes to the malls, and she's just funny. Like she's really funny. She's in Texas, and she posted up a video about she started in 2011, same time I did, and she all of a sudden she just had a renewing with her YouTube channel, and it happens like that. There's a lot of people who you have one of those like see it was last year, I think October or November. Like my channel was like this, and all of a sudden when I moved here, it just went all the way down. So um, it happens. But anyway, the Queen was saying that she started in 2011. That's when I started, and she said her Sandra is she almost gave up. And I have those days where I just want to just delete my channel and just say, fuck YouTube, I'm done with it. You know, then I've met people in my lifetime that I thought would help me go to my next level, and they didn't. And I've been in different situations where I thought it would get better, but it didn't. But it's life. It happens. Those things happen. And, you got to keep pushing. And so she said that she was about to give up, and she said, "Oh, she was out." Well, I ain't been almost. Well, we almost on the verge of being homeless. we one paycheck away from being homeless, all of us. Unless you just got a lot of money. But she said she was homeless, and she didn't have food, and but whatever she did to her YouTube channel, uh, it just changed, and all of a sudden she said, now I'm paying my bills. I'm able to go and buy the things I want to buy. And she said, I wish I could find that video so I could let y'all listen to it. And she said, I want to encourage everybody, no matter what it is, whether it's YouTube or whatever you got going on in your life, just keep pushing. And then eventually, if it's his will, eventually it will happen. Because sometimes it don't be his will, you know. Sometimes it don't be his will. And let me say something. Let me say something. And I know y'all get tired of me talking about gay stuff, but I have to say something. Something really pissed me off this morning. I was looking on this rumor that's going around about Jamal, not Bryant, but Jamal, the guy from American Idol. Supposedly this gay man offered him $200 million for something, I don't know, something to do it. So I'm looking at all these comments online, and it's mostly us black folks saying, "Don't sell out to the devil. Don't let the Lord, don't you know?" And well, first of all, if you want to be that deep, he's already sold out to the devil. Yes, because we're not supposed to have idols. Now I'm just telling you, if you want to get spiritual, let's go there. Okay. So you look at all these mostly black people on there talking about, oh, don't let them get you, brother. The devil. First of all, if God wanted him not to be American Idol, he wouldn't have made it happen like that. He would have been Sunday's Best Idol. Hello, hello, Rhonda. He would have been Sunday's best. If God had wanted him to be anything, you would have thought he wanted him to be Sunday's best. But then you could also look at it another way, that God had a bigger and better platform for him to be a better witness. Because Sunday Best is the ones that lost out. They the one that lost out because the boy can definitely sing. But I was looking at the comments, and one a gay dude had the nerves to say a gay dude has the nerves to say, "Oh yeah, don't I'm gay, but I wouldn't do none. I don't do that pride stuff. You little young bitch, you don't even know why we celebrate pride." Oh, and I laid her out on the internet. I said, first of all, young queen, I said, you don't even know why we celebrate pride. All you probably know how to do is Jay said and Vogue. And I was nice about it. And I was like, please Google Stonewall so you know why we celebrate pride. It's not about two women or two men sleeping together. It's at the end of the day, it's about discrimination, being treated fairly. You don't have to agree. Your your religion and God's word. Yes, we know what He say, but you cannot pick and choose what you gonna support. Sin is sin. I don't care, give a fuck how you look at it. And until people get that in their skulls, you're gonna be forever saying stupid shit like this. Oh, I don't celebrate pride. He shouldn't do that. Well, girl, you shouldn't be gay. Why don't you get saved, get a wife, and get children, and shut the fuck up? Because you can't do that because you're a homosexual. You don't, I don't celebrate pride. Girl, bye. People on there, oh yeah, don't fall for the, well, baby, I keep telling y'all, the Bible said don't have no idols before me, no other gods before me. American Idol will be considered another god before you, or considered an idol. They say don't worship idols, idol gods. Okay, if you want to be deep, we can go there. So, and no, he does not have to do any pride events. No, he doesn't. But if Coretta Scott King was good enough to go and speak at a pride event and speak up for discrimination, anybody can do it. Now, of course, Jamal don't have to do it. That's his prerogative. But anybody can do it. It just makes me. It just boils my, as my mama say, it just boils me my skin when I hear gay people say, "Yeah, I don't celebrate pride." Well, shame on you. Shame on you. Because you don't celebrate pride. That's because you don't know where it came from. You don't even know that it was a black drag queen that started the pride movement. And I saw something the other day. There was a slave that was a drag queen. I saw the picture, but I didn't know the story. There was a slave that was a drag queen. Um, well, maybe it was right after slavery. It had to have been right after slavery, but there was a slave. There was a guy. He was dressed in drag, and he was this was back during like 1800s, 1900s, I guess 1900s, and he was boldly still being a drag queen, wearing makeup. He got arrested a lot of times. It was a story. I've seen that picture, but I didn't know who the person was that they was talking about that was in drag and stuff. But anyway, um, I'll tell you, we got a bigger fish to fry. Now y'all to make sure you go and watch the video where Roland Martin, who I love from Texas, is laying in on the Black Baptist convention. I think it's a Black Southern convention, so whatever, because they're taking money from Target, and he's laying them out. Gary with the T posted it on his page. He is wearing them out. And he broke it down. He's like, okay, so y'all getting this amount of money. So by the time y'all break this down, it ain't even $10 per person. It ain't $10. You can this ain't the way he broke it down. You can just go find the video. Just go find the video, and listen to what Roland Martin said. He broke it down. But anyway, happy Juneteenth. Happy Saturday. I love y'all. Be good. Take care of yourselves. I'll keep y'all posted on my trip to Austin. Like I said, I got too much going on right now. I think I need to cancel it. I like to go for my birthday. I like to go for my birthday. So I think if he could switch it to my birthday, that would be great. All right. So you guys be good. Take care of yourselves. And I'll holler at y'all later. Bye. Y'all pray for Deion Sanders, man. Pray for him, okay?